Greetings, beloved beacons of light, and welcome to this week's Radiant Revelation. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Stuart Pearce, and for 40 years I've been channeling a group of 12 angels called the Angels of Atlantis. And so this is our weekly channeling from those angels, packed with higher wisdom and, of course, infinite love. Now, I've meditated very extensively with the angels prior to this recording, and I hear that during this transmission they wish to identify further the significance of the powerful energies of the Lion's Gate portal and, on August the 9th, the recent full moon in Aquarius, which have opened a doorway of cosmic influence, including Sirius, Ursa Major, and the Pleiades. These specific alignments carry profound spiritual activation, encouraging your soul to awaken into a deep heart expansion, and therefore a greater connection with the Christos, with the love-light circuitry at the core of the universe. In fact, the angels say that these star systems form a cosmic triangle of rebirth and regeneration, impacting how you may work with the incoming love light that's shifting the material world, and therefore which will encourage you into a deeper reflection of your essence and your soul frequency. So, time for celebration. So stay with us as we share these messages, because Archangel Metatron wants to guide you into a formula of a special God code performed by your thymus gland, which stimulates or secretes 144 T cells that allow us to live the embodiment of unconditional love and, of course, our transcendence. So now, open your heart, receive the light, and step into your imagination, for you're about to experience a profound sacred journey into your higher dimensional wisdoms and, of course, the joy of spiritual transformation. And so I'd like to invite you into joining me in a meditation to prepare ourselves for the transmission that we're going to receive. What I'm going to do is to close my eyes, open up the pranic cord within my spine, attach or open the chakras within the pranic cord all the way through the 7 into the 8th, and then go into my heart, because this is where I hear the angels' voices. I'll open my eyes and reveal to you what they're saying. The angels ask me to keep my eyes open and therefore channel light from them through my eyes, as indeed you will hear sound codes through my voice. And so be with me in this meditation, and thanks for being here. Greetings, beacons of light. We angels are within, imparting divine love and illumination for you from the higher octaves of cosmic intelligence, from the very heart of the divine Mother, Father, God source, just for you. You experienced a mighty full moon in Aquarius on August the 9th. And this is when 6 planets moved into alignment: Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And so the week beginning August 11th will carry with it residual impact of the Lion's Gate portal, which, as you know, was August the 8th, the famous Lion's Gate portal. And this, of course, was the zenith for the appearance or the reappearance of Sirius. Be prepared, therefore, for much surface upheaval and lots of inner processing. Your spiritual sun, Sirius, reigns supreme in the heavens as the Eastern Mean. This was the magnet that drew the 3 kings to the young Yeshua 2 millennia ago, and it still magnetizes each year when it reappears, but for subtly different reasons. For it is an intermediary between the constellations of Ursa Major, known as the Great Bear, and the Pleiades, alongside, of course, itself, Sirius. You see, these 3 constellations, Sirius, Ursa Major, and the Pleiades, constitute a major cosmic triangle of rebirth, regeneration, and plentiful influence. Influencing for your entire solar system, and thus will have great impact on your Gaia. Ursa Major relates to the willful aspect of the solar logos. Sirius relates to the love-wisdom aspect of the Christos in the Christ of the cosmic love-light circuitry. And the Pleiades aspect relates to the functioning mind of your spiritual intelligence. Do you see? You are being requested to claim the luster of your spiritual sovereignty within this triangle in full and glorious appreciation for the power of love. For what is ahead will charm you into a completely new way of being, into a new otherness. This will shape you into your next unfolding with grace, with gusto, and with gratitude. For a mighty cosmic light bridge is being opened. This will be in the form of the Antakarana, the rainbow light bridge, that will facilitate a greater influx of love light from the Christos, strengthening your planet's relationship with Sirius and amplifying the spiritual life of the entire human race, creating a great reorientation from the material to the nature of soulfulness. In turn, you will see there will be a greater movement throughout your species with regard to the kingdom of the supernatural and in general to the superhumanness that will arise in very specific details through miraculous, magical, or extraordinary powers. You see, you are rising. You are rising onto a completely new octave of being. And we, the Angels of Atlantis, communicate this transmission to you from the temples of the opal priestesses of the Pleiades. The Pleiades are a cluster of 7 sister planets existing 444 light years from your beautiful Gaia. And you know that they are close to you. They will always be apparent due to the blue brightness of their force. For the Pleiades are viewable from planet Earth. Yes, you are, in effect, very close to the exquisite force of the Pleiadians. Welcome, dear ones. Welcome. And we thank you for gathering with us in this our loving field of light. Please simply open your hearts and feel our love. For the lion's breath within the recent gate portal is firing away all of the old debris, all of the old karma, and the old stories. Your spirit guardians, your stellar brothers and sisters, those beings of the star nations, the ascended masters and mistresses of the great white brotherhood and sisterhood, they are all here. They are gathered in an exquisite communion of opalescent light for the import of this loving transmission. For we are gently providing you with remembrance, reminding you that we all arise from within the all that is in oneness, and we are all illuminated by the everlasting splendor of the Divine Mother, Father, God, Source, and so we are perpetually rising to love, evolving to the purest creative impulse, yearning for the most serene accomplishment of the highest aspiration. And we respect the words that you're about to hear, for they were once spoken and then eventually written by a leading human being in 1785, whom you know as Thomas Jefferson, who said, "You are sacred cultivators of the earth, the most valuable of citizens, for you are the peace pilgrims of the cosmos, created as the most vigorous, the most independent, the most virtuous, and the most celebrated. And this is so, for you are wedded to the sacred liberty of planet Earth sentience and all of its interests. And contained within this honor is the most lasting belief and faith in goodness, for it is your conviction to love that stirs you, and this will be seen by all." We angels serve to you from the higher frequencies of the ninth dimension, magnetically drawn by the energies of the great Sirius and the Lion's Gate portal, as with the full moon in Aquarius, although indeed we are everywhere, for we are not bound by space or time, as you are. We live within the bounty and the beauty of the cosmos, fired by the solar deity, yet not burned, for fire cannot burn itself. Dear ones, we are here with such love for you, and we have garnered much light intelligence for you whilst placing you in the special favor of divine grace. We shimmer like stardust on the cosmic zephyrs as we light beam towards you, surfing the solar light winds that soar with grace and heartfelt joy towards the Gaia. We, 12 Angels of Atlantis, meet you with the love of the infinite, and we offer you the passion of the supreme heart that lives eternally within the all that is in oneness, which your souls, of course, are profoundly part of. We wish to share with you that the nature of time as you perceive it is morphing, is transforming, is changing, and so your concept of yesterday, today, and tomorrow need to be seen as particles of the one continuum, which is eternal. In effect, the world is bifurcating, moving into two planes of reference as you journey through the power of the Sirius Lion Gate portal. From July the 28th to August the 13th, one will be filled by the old paradigm and the other is filled with the hope of spiritual revolution. This means you will see your humanoid brothers and sisters awakening in a degree of awakening that has never been seen before. So, dear ones, we wish for you to expand your capacities, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and etherically. We desire that you see yourself within the field of infinite possibility that arises from the inner you. So please hear us. Be within the source of life, which is your intuition, your feelings, and your imagination, for you surely know the world of imagination is boundless and the world of reality severely limited. Imagination is who you truly are. Imagination is the creative field from which you pour. Your imagination was also once stifled when you were children, stifled by those who were fearful of the wild freeness of your spirit, for you were told to behave. You were told to do, as Homo sapiens. Yet now you are becoming wiser, you are upgrading, and so you will recognize your boundlessness. You will see yourselves as revolutionaries. We ask you this. See yourself rich in the embodied wisdom that leads you to a field of pure joy, for the sake of freedom alone. And it is the latter state of being that will reflect and radiate your inner wisdom as an embodied spirit wherever you go, tempering all that you be through love. You know, when we see you living thus through your imagination, through your loving force of your beautiful heart, when we see you motored by your intuition and your finer feeling, we also see you touched by the light of joy. For this is what your deep desire for you is, that you be touched, but to be touched by celestial joy. And so we celebrate your loving accomplishments, and this is the deep desire of Archangel Michael, of Metatron, and of Sandalphon, for they all curate that aspect of your being that is celestial. Michael is the cosmic leader, Metatron is the cosmic teacher, and Sandalphon, brother of Metatron, looks after your physical presence upon the Gaia. So you see your physical body as a sphere of belonging. It is, of course, where your soul resides in your eternal knowing. And this is when you may allow yourself to be, rather than to do and do. For your physicality is an amplifier. It is a reflector of all that you sense, for all that you desire, for all that you wish to have. As you transcend through the willfulness of creativity. Indeed, it is these forces that bring about the change of reality and the concept of time that we have referred to. For you came forth as a spark of universal light to optimize your creativity full of love and joy. In loving service you were placed, service to the divine Mother, Father, God, Source. You came forth to manifest the physical circumstances of your life as a vibrational match of the Source. You came forth to desire creation. To desire creation with the ability to manifest pure feeling, the latter of which you are now just remembering. You see, when your creativity flows, the universe will continuously ask you, what do you wish to create? And so please delete any response that's associated with, how can I do this? And instead, lean into the magic and miraculous nature of the cosmos, so that you may consistently feel why you wish to create, which of course is because you wish to feel a sense of well-being, you wish to feel good, and in gratitude, you wish to be full of gratitude for the all that is in the manifestation of pure joy and pure well-being. And then, as you know, riches will be yours, abundance will be yours, magic will be yours. Do you see what we are communicating? And you already have fantastic sensations, impressions, visions of the new earth, because you have within you the God code that beget you. And so you will release the restrictions that stopped you from manifesting the wonder, the joy, and the abundance, all of which is your divine birthright. Archangel Metatron, the cosmic teacher, steps forward to share with you unique information about your heart, about your thymus gland. Dear ones, it is wonderful to be with you, to be in joy-filled conversation with you, for within your beauty you have such potential, such greatness. The role I have been appointed to as cosmic teacher reveals sacred information from the Pleiadian temples. These teachings reveal that you have God code within you. This God code placed within you, residing within you, is the number formula of 144, the square root of 12. This is a sacred number associated with immense purity, the universal resonance frequency. Do you remember that this echoes the revelation we angels provided when you came forth to our emissary in 1987? For we said that 144,000 rainbow light warriors would be awakened to their path, to their spiritual path, during the harmonic convergence of 87. And those enlightened beings began uncovering the supernatural spiritual wisdom that lay deep within their cellular consciousness. They remembered the times before the times were times, before the tribes were tribes, and so awakened the guide to a new perception of self. They remembered the signature of the one that created all of us. So you see, this code, this divine code of 144. This is the purity of angelic resonance. It is a number that magics the boundless perfection of creation, which lies within your atomic awareness, for it is the code that brings success and abundance to your creativity and all of your loving relationships. Living the significance and power of this code will have great impact on your soul and its work. Your creative actions, your life purpose, your physical health, and all of your loving interactions. So we are revealing this to you, for under the light of Sirius, it is more impactful. We have already communicated the power of your heart chakra as the seat of the soul, and now we emphasize that the 144 God code makes up the core life of your thymus, for the thymus gland is a highly specialized lymph organ that organizes your immune system, that produces, that activates white blood cells called T cells, the helper cells that are crucial for healing all infection, all disease, and any entropy. They are the vibrant force within your physiology for the creation of the power of unconditional love. The thymus itself is located within your heart, within your chest, within the location of your heart chakra, behind the sternum and between your lungs, and its unique power within your endocrine system is that it encourages the flow of force within your life, raising you into future magnificence as the expression of the wisdom of the infinite. And isn't this why we angels of Atlantis have revealed to you that your heart is the seat of the infinitesimal nature of your soul? For your heart is the organ that contains the love of the universe. It is the essence of who you are. It is the 0 point of infinite splendor, for through the wonder of your 144 cells flows electrons that pass through your atomic core and create an infinite loop. Your torus, which is an expression of the immortal. So we ask you to meditate in your heart, to meditate on your heart, to meditate within your heart, and then it will solve the puzzle of mortality. We angels must leave you now. We must leave you so that you may meditate on the essence and the power of this transmission. Please muse on these teachings. Allow your whole being to be saturated by the love light of the Elohim, of the ascended masters and mistresses, and feel how your power has been met. And please watch this video twice, thrice, maybe 4 times. Soak in the soul sound. Soak in the light transmissions that we provide through our emissary, and in just a little while you will see you will have always been exactly who you wish to be and who we angels most want you to be, for what you want wants you. So farewell, dear ones. Be within the divine I Am presence, and we will meet again, we promise. It is destined to be so. Namaste, namaste, namaste.